Alright, stream should be back up, guys. Hopefully it displays it correctly. Let's see. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, for the random crash. Yeah, I troubleshooted the issue in the past, and for the majority of the 0-hour streams I try to do in my spare time, they seem to be pretty stable. This was the first crash in a very long time, probably since the last cast I did, and this was definitely way better off since this was well over an hour before the crash happened. I'll try and troubleshoot the issue again. It's probably to do with the Windows 10 update more than anything, is my suspicion, because it's not exclusive to 0-hour. But enough about technical issues. We're back in the game. We got Boycah as the top right pink laser, actually, no longer a red boy, now he's a pink boy. And we have Shay once again repping the proud blue vanilla GLA on the bottom left corner. So if you've seen the previous VOD, you're gonna see that this matchup was cut off. That's because this is being rematched basically between these two, since Shay and Boycah wanted to give you guys the pleasure of the viewer experience to watch their professional game of Command and Conquer General 0-hour. So we're gonna see pretty much a similar build order. Actually, this time, alright, Boycah's gonna mix it up this time with a dozer drop. That's interesting. And Shay is also gonna go once again with his defensive terrorist, but this dozer drop is going straight for the oils at the bottom, denying this tunnel. That's a pretty big tunnel to deny. This is a lot of eco actually that Boycah can get super easily. And just by denying this tunnel, it's gonna make sure that, alright, if he hits the worker at least. Yeah, he went around in circles a lot because of the tight pathfinding there. Got a V in the middle. He's gonna deny the middle tunnel. Yeah, this worker is doing a lot of jukes right now. This is pretty good so far. Oh, he needs to properly guard mode. I don't think he paid attention. I think the guard mode glitched out. Alright, at least he focused it again. Yeah, the worker's still alive. That's actually kind of annoying for Boycah. Just because this dozer is kind of idle, doing nothing. Building up the barracks now. Have a technical. Looks like he's going tech RPG. Has one terrorist, potentially to snipe some Vs. Shay can't get into the garrison in time. He's too late on that regard. He got a dozer drop. He's gonna continue the dozer drop aggression, but this technical has a terrorist inside of it and 2 RPGs. He can definitely fight it off, but it's definitely a tight corner. I don't know if he wants to drop the terrorist here. Oh no, the terrorist is gonna... Okay, he didn't auto aggro. I thought the terrorist was gonna auto aggro. But it's a good micro from Shay, because if he detonates that terrorist, he kills all his workers there. Meanwhile, Boycah is just setting up more rock Vs. And this dozer is just gonna get chased down by the quad. Meanwhile, this Chinook at least survives, and now he can mine on 3 Chinooks in his second supply. Since these are all piles, you can separate the Chinooks to mine each of them individually. Yeah, the main issue now is that US, especially on this sort of map, once it gets established the foothold in its own base, it becomes very difficult for GLA to push into without tier 2. Because there's very little room for techs to move, there's very little room for buggies even later on if there's fire bases. Yeah, Shay's gonna try his luck again with the middle tunnel, but it's not gonna work. 3 technicals, 2 of them are loaded, drops a worker. Good play from Shay to try and re-establish his position in the bottom. But he actually has a spy drone here, and he's aware of this. Boycah should have seen this potentially if he's paying attention. And now he's gonna have to deal with, actually, are these empty techs? No, these aren't empty techs. That one is. Okay, only the back one has loaded units. He has Tau missile now, and this dozer is gonna get sniped, but 3 terrorists isn't enough to really accomplish anything. And now he's got 4 Tau missile Rockvies in his base, 2 of which look loaded. Gets a terrorist with the rocket, so he actually detonates the RPG. It's pretty good play. Probably unintentional, but good play regardless. Oh, if he detonates a terrorist, he's gonna kill another RPG. Yeah, Shay is not happy how that went. Yeah, this is a really annoying map to play as
you have been defeated.
GLA at times, because it really depends on how early it is. Need money build order on this map? Yeah, I agree, Exile. This is definitely a money map. And with that, Boycah takes, I think, the first lead in the set. First time he's in the lead. So now we're doing the reverse. Where's Boycah gonna flex the GLA? Well, hopefully Shay redeems himself with the laser this time around. Radio. We're back into another game on Battle on the Reverse, since this is reverse matchups. And so far, we're just waiting for like what's gonna happen with the mix-up at the supply stage, because generally in 0R the build orders are almost always the same. Like, you always go with the power, then you always go with the supply. Well, supply not necessarily true, but you always want to go for the power with, if you're US or China. Very few situations I think would you go Pyrex first. So far it does look like a normal build, no eco shenanigans. Especially on a map like this, I don't think no eco would be that effective. And we're gonna see the war factory, and is he gonna go for a firebase? He's going forward with the dozer. Maybe he just wants to scout the middle to prevent crushes. Boycah's actually got a very far back tunnel over here. I think that's pretty good play from him, just because he noticed how easy it was to try and crush or even just kill the worker mid with a Humvee. By having it this far back, he's gonna have a higher chance of getting it up. And any tunnel in the middle, honestly, is very important against US on this map, because you need the eco lead to really win. Yeah, looks like he's gonna go for a tech terror actually. I don't think we've actually seen a proper tech terror in the set yet, so it should be fun. Is he gonna go with 3, or is he just gonna go all out with 4? It looks like he's gonna go all out with 4. I'm presuming the 4th one. Oh, it's in the tunnel. Okay. Got ShayeSaintJohn V just hunting down the bottom oil, but unfortunately, Shay's not gonna find anything there. The ShayeSaintJohn is in the base this time around, so he's gonna have scouted the tech terror at least. Oh, he's actually gonna do them together. He's gonna do a tech RPG with a worker as well as a tech terror. I assume this is the tech terror technical, and he's gonna go through the flank, while the tech RPG is gonna hunt down this V over here. Am I right? The technical's chasing it. Yep, I was right. This V is almost gonna go to critical HP, and once it's at critical HP, it's gonna go down and it's gonna drop salvage. Is he quick enough to scrap block? Yes, he is. Oh, and the tech terror. Sorry, I missed that. It actually got sniped. Oh, he's gonna lose a V. That's a piss poor micro there, honestly. Yeah, that was an unnecessary loss, but at least he denies the tech terror. That's a big thing. Oh, these RPGs are pretty far aggressive. Oh, these Humvees, they're clumped. He's gonna lose potentially both V's actually. He'll lose a tech at least. Yeah, this tunnel is 100% gonna go up, and now he's in a really awkward position, because he's 2 critical HP Vs. He's about to be greeted with 3 techs. How fast is Laszlo? Quick enough to at least kill 1 tech, but the rest still die no matter what. Yeah, now Shay is just loading up with more and more rock Vs. He's gonna try and hopefully, what I'd assume is brute force straight through the middle, cause the last thing he wants is quads camping out the supply over here. Cause if he's gonna be playing on one supply, there's no way he can win on a map like this. Yeah, Boycah's just gonna keep up the tech spam aggression, and now he's actually expanding to the middle. He's gonna get a third supply up. And depending on how long Boycah has his third supply, that could be a game decider actually. A lot of RPGs, but they're all focusing the spy drones, and good micro once again from Shay. These techs are just kinda walking right into the Vs, and missile defenders just feeding them XP for breakfast. Yeah, there wasn't much he could do there. Very ambitious tunnel coming out from Boycah, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna last much longer. Lose another tech unnecessarily. First quad comes out of the tunnel, but it's one quad against 3 rock Vs. I don't see him like pushing against that anytime soon. But yeah, at least Boycah has the eco lead right now, and he has secured the bottom because he's gonna build a demo trap. Okay, he's gonna roll the dice for that one at least. Hopefully the Vs walk into it if Boycah wants to maximize it. Put that on manual and then suddenly you kill the entire army. That's a dream come true. Yeah, the Vs are very potent at this point, especially because Boycah's kind of run out of units, especially after that last engagement with his tech RPGs. And this is a pretty annoying position to engage from, especially because of these barrels as well. But he doesn't even need to barrel. See, he has 4 rock Vs anyways, like, or 3 rock Vs rather. This one seems to be the empty one. Yeah, I'm right. That's the empty one. You can tell by box selecting it. If it box selects and shows the cameo, it means it's empty. Like this ambo is obviously empty. I can box select and it show. But if I do it for this unit, which is loaded, then it won't show it. He actually snuck a worker through the garrison without Shay noticing it, but he has search and destroy. Now that's super deadly on this at this point. Yeah, he has no tier 2 tech. He's gonna have to rely on the demo trap working its magic. I don't see how Boycah can really defend at this point. I don't think he has that many units. He has a tech terror, so if he gets lucky, he could tech terror. Oh, that was bad lag timing. That was pretty bad lag timing. Eesh. The lag came in right as he detected it with the spy drone. That's actually super unlucky for Boycah. He tried to go for the tech terror play, but his plans got thwarted, unfortunately. Gonna lose another tech here. And now his war factory's getting capped. Yeah, unless I see some amazing tech terror that suddenly kills all 4 Humvees, I don't think he's gonna be able to defend against this. Like, he can spam tunnels as much as he wants, but against search and destroy, that's just more experience to get to rank 3. He actually does have quite a few techs, but once again, the S&D range is just massacring all these technicals. It's devastating for Boycah. Once again, Shay calls the preemptive GG before Boycah does it. At this point, he is speaking for Boycah, because I don't think there's a way Boycah can really recover from this, unless he somehow base races. But even then, he's got a Laser Crusader for the quads and techs. He's got 3 more rock Vs at the base. Yeah, and Boycah calls it GG.
You have been defeated.
So now we are once again at a same score between Shay and Boycah. Just as Boycah was getting a score lead, now Shay takes it right back away from him. Repulsive lag. Yeah, the demo was pretty rough there. Nah, I'm not gonna talk. I'll let these two duke it out. It's their battle, not mine. I'm winning you even with maps I never played before, with complain about lag. I'm just too good for you. Damn. Shay is really getting into Boycah's head with the smack talk.